This is the Aftermarket Radio Network. It's your Weekly Blitz with Chris, keeping you in the game.
Are you ready to supercharge your auto repair business? This is Coach Chris Cotton from AutoFix Auto Shop Coaching. The Weekly Blitz is where industry expertise and business innovation collide, revving your engines for the week ahead. Every episode has game-changing insights, up-to-the-minute industry updates, and practical tips to shift your business into high gear. We're talking about stuff you didn't even know you didn't know, folks. If you haven't done so yet, please check out all of the other great podcasts on the Aftermarket Radio Network. I also want to give a big thanks to Shop Marketing Pros for sponsoring the Weekly Blitz. Brian and Kim Walker know the industry inside out as former shop owners. They don't do copy and paste marketing. They do create unique strategies for each client. They offer incredible marketing that gets results, helping your clients and future employees to know, like, and trust you. Join their Auto Repair Marketing Mastermind Facebook group today. Shop Marketing Pros is top-tier marketing for top-tier shops. Visit shopmarketingpros.com/Chris. Hey, everybody. Good morning. I hope you had a great weekend. The topic today is, do you rise to the occasion or do you wither under adversity? Seems like we have a lot of people, might be confined to a couple different age groups, that under stress/duress, they just don't thrive. They just don't seem to make it. I want everybody to know that life doesn't always go as planned, and adversity is one thing that spares nobody, not even me. Whether you're running a business, managing a team, or just navigating life's challenges, the one constant is that obstacles will arise. So the question is, do you rise to the occasion or do you wither under adversity? So first thing, we need to understand it. Adversity comes in many forms: personal, professional, financial, emotional. It could be a downturn in your business, an unexpected personal loss, or even a global crisis that forces you to rethink your approach to work and life. Not even a global crisis. It could be a local crisis. Seems like we as shop owners typically usually have like a local crisis of some sort, be it weather related or whatever else. So what makes adversity so powerful is that it can either be a moment of breakthrough or breakdown. And how you respond often defines your future success or failure. In my experience, adversity is the greatest test of both character and resolve. Some people crumble under the pressure while others become stronger. The difference often lies not in the situation itself, but in how it's perceived and handled. So I want you to understand that mindset is key. And so you have two types of mindset. You either have a growth or fixed mindset. One of the most critical factors in rising to the occasion is having that right mindset. There's a psychologist called Carol Dweck. And so in her work on mindset, she explains that individuals typically operate with one of those two mindsets. The fixed mindset is if you see challenges as roadblocks, as something you can't change, then you're operating with a fixed mindset. People with this mindset tend to shy away from adversity because they believe their abilities are static and predetermined. In that mindset, adversity is seen as a threat rather than an opportunity for growth. We also have the growth mindset. So on the other hand, those with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities. They understand that failures and difficulties are simply stepping stones towards success. Adversity becomes their fuel for improvement, learning, and growth. The moment adversity hits, if your first thought is, this is going to teach me something, you're already on your way to rising to the occasion. So how do we build resilience through adversity? Resilience is not something that just happens. It's a skill that's built over time. It's forged in the fire of adversity. Rising to the occasion means cultivating resilience, learning how to get up after being knocked down again and again and again. So how do we start building resilience? Number one, you got to shift your perspective. You need to see adversity as part of your growth process, not something designed to break you. It's about embracing the discomfort of the moment and recognizing that the bigger picture often reveals itself later. Number two, control what you can. When adversity strikes, it's easy to feel powerless. But while you may not have control over the situation, you always have control over your response. Focus on the things you can change, even if they seem small. Action, no matter how minor, helps regain a sense of control and forward momentum. One of the very, very first episodes I did, probably 170 episodes ago, was, are you the thermostat or are you a thermometer? How you react to situations makes a big difference. Number 3, leverage your support system. Don't go through adversity alone, whether it's a trusted mentor, friend, or family member. Talking through your challenges with these people can provide fresh perspectives and emotional support. I lean heavily on Kimberly for mine. Number 4, cultivate adaptability. The ability to adapt is often the difference between those who rise and those who crumble. Life doesn't always go according to plan or never goes according to plan. So becoming more flexible in your thinking and actions is going to help you adjust to new realities and thrive despite them. Number 5, self-reflection. After adversity passes, you need to take time to reflect. What did you learn about yourself? What did you learn about others? How can you apply these lessons moving forward? Regular self-reflection not only deepens your understanding of the experience, but also equips you for future challenges. Personally, I've been through plenty of tough times, personally and professionally, from running multiple businesses to guiding others in the auto repair industry. I've faced adversity at every turn. When you're responsible for not only your success, but also that of others, employees, family, clients, the pressure can feel overwhelming. In those moments, the temptation to fold is real, but instead of giving in, I found that adversity is often the universe's way of telling you to step up. When I opened new businesses or coached clients, I realized that I couldn't control all the external factors. What I could control, however, was my ability to adapt, learn, and rise stronger than before. One particularly challenging period for me was when I transitioned from running my shops to becoming a coach. It was new, uncharted territory for me. The learning curve was steep and the stakes were high. I could have easily let doubt, fear, or the burden of uncertainty pull me down. Instead, I leaned into those challenges and chose to focus on growth. The result was not only personal growth, but the opportunity to build a business that helps others overcome their obstacles as well. So there's a saying that pressure makes diamonds, and that's true. Adversity is a pressure that shapes you, that refines your strengths, and that teaches you resilience. When you rise to the occasion, you're not just solving the problem at hand, you're shaping who you become in the process. Success doesn't come from avoiding adversity, it comes from confronting it, learning from it, leaning into it, and ultimately growing from it. The people who thrive, the leaders who inspire, and the businesses that endure are all forged in the fires of adversity. What I want you to take away from this is, if you're in a position right now where adversity is knocking at your door, here's a few takeaways to help you rise to the occasion. Number 1, acknowledge your situation. Don't pretend that adversity doesn't exist. Face it head on. Denial only prolongs the problem. Number 2, act quickly but thoughtfully. Don't let adversity paralyze you. Swift action is often needed, but it should be grounded in careful thought. Gather your facts, assess your options, and then move forward decisively. Number 3, embrace the uncertainty, or as I like to say, embrace the suck. Adversity often means uncertainty, and that's okay. You won't always know the next step, but you can be confident that one will appear if you keep moving forward. Progress is forward. Number 4, reflect and refine. Use every adversity as a chance to learn. What can you take away from this challenge that's going to make you better, stronger, and more equipped for the future? So whether you rise to the occasion or wither under adversity, it ultimately is up to you. Adversity is inevitable, but how you respond isn't. I want you to choose to rise, and you'll find that adversity doesn't just test you, it transforms you. So the next time life throws a curveball, ask yourself, will I rise or will I wither? The choice is yours. Thanks to all of our incredible listeners. Your passion and drive motivate us to deliver top-notch content. A big shout out to our sponsor, Shop Marketing Pros. If your shop is the best in town, but your marketing isn't cutting it, it's time for a change. Shop Marketing Pros understands your business and ensures your shop stands out. Where quality meets visibility, Shop Marketing Pros ensures your auto repair shop stands out in a crowded market. Thanks for tuning into the Weekly Blitz. Remember, it's time to rise, grind, and keep your mindset positive, everybody. Until next time, this is Coach Chris Cotton signing off.
You've been listening to the Weekly Blitz with Coach Chris Cotton on the AftermarketRadioNetwork.com. Follow Chris on your favorite podcast listening app. Let him know what you'd like him to cover. His email is in the show notes. Chris is all for advancing the aftermarket.